It is dusk, and the ship is traveling through known dangerous waters. The ship, equipped with the Silent Guardian DDR-50 system, is actively tracking contacts out to 5 kilometers. A vessel being tracked off the stern approaches within 1,000 meters, penetrating the outer protection ring for the Silent Guardian system. An alert is sounded to notify the watchstander of the encroachment. The watchstander looks at the radar screen and selects the flashing contact of interest to identify the contact and its intent. The DD-1000 unit slews to the contact, turns on the long-range IR camera, and starts to track the contact. The watchstander looks at the picture and determines the contact is a fishing boat and not a threat. The watchstander then marks the contact as neutral and places the system back in ready mode. The system continues to actively track contacts out to 5 kilometers. 2 vessels being tracked off the stern approach within 1,000 meters. Another alert is sounded to notify the watchstander that there is an issue. The watchstander looks at the radar screen and selects the closest contact of interest to try and identify the contact and its intent. The DD-1000 unit slews to the contact, turns on the long-range IR camera, and begins tracking the contact. The watchstander looks at the picture but cannot determine the intent of the contact. The system continues to track the contacts. The 2 vessels approach within 700 meters. The watchstander turns on the IR illuminator to get a better picture of the contacts and to look for weapons or boarding ladders. The watchstander also turns on the acoustic hailer to attempt to hail and warn the vessels. Both vessels ignore the hail and continue to approach. The 2 vessels are now within 500 meters. The watchstander switches on the spotlight to illuminate the vessel and again uses the acoustic hail to warn the vessels to halt their approach. The 2 vessels are now within 400 meters. The watchstander adds strobing and a laser dazzler to disrupt the vision of the people on the vessel. At this point, 1 vessel veers away and the DD-1000 tracks the vessel still approaching. The watchstander switches on the acoustic disruption, which projects a loud and disorienting tone at the vessel, making it hard for the people on the vessel to communicate or concentrate. The remaining vessel is now within 50 meters. The watchstander adds the R50 unit to multiply the effects and ward off the attackers. He places the aim point on the person steering the vessel, painting them with millimeter wave energy, which causes an intolerable heat sensation. At this point, the people on the vessel have had enough and veer away from the ship. The Silent Guardian system has done its job and goes back into a ready mode as it silently guards the ship and its passengers.